What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Commanders Crew, and in today we got another mock draft. Post wildcard mock draft. 6 teams have joined the other 18 teams into solidifying their draft spot in the first round. So we're gonna do this again after the conference finals, conference championships, we would like to say, and the Super Bowl when everything's finalized. Also, just another excuse for me to make a mock draft, which is what I love to do the most. So let's hop right into this. So starting off, the Las Vegas Raiders. This is the pick. This is going to happen on April 23rd. Pretty sure that's when the draft is, right? I'm pretty sure. It's going to be Fernando Mendoza. It's going to be A+ pick. It's a great pick for the Raiders. He's good accuracy, good frame, good everything. Heisman winner. Come on, you really cannot hate it. He's best quarterback prospect in this draft class. And also, I like him more than Cam Ward, too. And the Jets. Now, this gets scary because what do the Jets do here? Dante Moore went back for another season to Oregon, even though Dylan Raiola transferred there. I don't know how the hell that's gonna work. I think now because of that, I think they go Arvell Reese here. Then they go Arvell Reese there. I mean, they need a linebacker. They need someone who's ferocious, and I think that's Arvell Reese. Cardinals at 3. This is last mock draft. I think this would be Arvell Reese, but now I think they go more strategy here, and I think they get, in my opinion, my favorite tackle in the draft against Francis M. He can play right tackle, so he's a good complement to. I forgot who his name was, but he was drafted top 10 to the Cardinals in 2023. I forget. I'm not going to try to guess. Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I want to let you guys know that you guys should subscribe to the channel. Under 5% of my viewers are subscribed. And I'll be the one to tell you that it's completely free to subscribe. And if you change your mind, you can always unsubscribe. It will help out the channel so much. Enjoy the rest of the video. Titans at 4. Now this gets sketchy. I don't know who you go here, but I think personally, to me, it's really obvious. I think what the Titans do here is I think they go Jordan Tyson, give Cam Ward a wide receiver 1, and I think it fits perfectly for the team. It's a need, and you gotta give support to your franchise and young quarterback. We saw this year what Jaden Daniels could do, a franchise generational elite quarterback. Struggled without an actual number 1 wide receiver, and I think the Titans are going to see that and be like, we need to get more talent to Cam Ward, so I think that's what they're going to do there. Giants at 5. I think this is where Fano goes as well. He can play right tackle, so he's also another good compliment to Andrew Thomas. It's just a good strategy game. You have Jackson Dart. He had 5 something concussions in his rookie year. You need to give him more protection. I think the Giants taking the tackle at 5 is the biggest lock that I have, in my opinion. I think it's a lock at this point. Commanders did that with Jaden Daniels. Patriots did that with Drake May. I think the Giants are going to do it here with a really good prospect in Spencer Fano. Cleveland. Now this gets interesting. Tackle's gone. Jordan Tyson's gone. Both the top 10 tackles. The 2 tackles who I would take in the top 10 are now gone. So, what do you do here, right? I think personally what they do here is that they might give Shadir Sanders another year, another chance. So I think they do that. And I think they go the same route the Titans went. And I believe this is the best fit. You don't really need an edge. You don't really even need a safety, and I do believe this is you don't need a safety, and this is too high for the Browns to take a guy like Caleb Downs. I think this is Carnell Tate here. To the Browns, he doesn't leave Ohio at all, which is gonna be a story on draft night. Commanders at 7, my Washington Commanders. You could go a lot here. You could go for Caleb Downs. You can go for Ruben Bain. You can go for David Bailey. Sonny Styles might get some looks too at 7. Jeremiah Love has been in some discourse as well. I don't believe you need a guy like Jeremiah Love. I think the pick here, I think the Commanders realized that they missed out on Brian Branch, even though they said to him that they'd pick him at 18 if he was available. And then the year before that as well, skip out on a guy like Kyle Hamilton. And I believe I believe Josh Harris and Adam Peters see those mistakes and sees our secondary and makes the right call here and goes for a guy like Caleb Downs. Best coverage safety I've seen in a very long time. And he has the best coverage in the draft. And the Commanders, in my opinion, do the worst at is coverage. And I believe he fits a lot of holes and makes that defense immediately better. Saints at 8. This gets interesting, but I don't think so at the same time. You could go guard. You could go wide receiver. You can go with a guy like Mekhi Lemon, who, in my opinion, is really good. He's going to be going off the board really soon. I don't think so, though. I think I'm going to stick the pick. I took an edge rusher last time, and I believe we have Chase Young, who is looking really good. He's a Robin edge rusher. He's a good edge, too. You need that edge one. I'm going to take the best pure pass rusher in the draft and take out David Bailey. In my opinion, he's my favorite edge rusher in the draft outside of Reese, if you call him a linebacker. He's so good. He's still good in the run game. Not that good, but he's still good as a prospect at V1. If anything, he's above average at run defense, but he is A+, so good at pass rushing, man. He's so good. He has a 100% on NFL Draft Buzz in his pass rushing. He's so elite. Chiefs at 9. This gets really fun. I think you go 2 options here. I think you go Jeremiah Love or Mekhi Lemon. Who do you want to go here? Are you done with Isaiah Pacheco? They probably are. Jeremiah Love is probably another elite running back prospect, as Ashton Genty was last year. So I think they love the pick. They have a guy like Rashee Rice. They have, what's his name? Oh my god, who was that first round pick that they trade up in 2024? Trade up with the Bills to take him. I forgot his name, but they have 2 good wide receivers. I think they take Jeremiah Love, which in my opinion is a really good pick. Bengals at 10. I don't think that they keep Trey Hendricks. I believe they're not going to bring back Trey Hendricks. And you just want to take an edge rusher here, fill that gap. When you look at the rest of this draft, I think it's pretty clear that you honestly kind of need to. Ruben Bain is the last true blue chip player in this draft class. Ruben Bain goes to Bengals at 10, which is, in my opinion, a really good pick. He's better than Shamar Stewart. And he's just good at everything. He's good at pass rush. He's good at run defense. Dolphins at 11. I'm not going to take Mekhi Lemon, even though Tyreek Hill is done for the rest of his career. I don't really know. I want to go Master Lane here, but I don't know. Who do you want here? Are they going to keep Quinn Ewers as well? You could go for a guy like Ty Simpson. You got to go for like a Trinidad Chambliss. John Mater is staying back another season, so that's already not an option. Do I recognize any of these quarterbacks? I do not. I don't think quarterback is in this scenario. They have a guy like Jalen Waddle. I do believe that they have to go outside of wide receiver and take a player. I think they look at everything really hardly. I think they take Mansfield Delane. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I think they're going to take Mansfield Delane. Best quarterback in the draft, in my opinion. And he goes to the Dolphins, stays in the South. Cowboys at 12. It's going to be Sonny Styles. I like Sonny Styles more than Peter Woods, and I believe he is the best remaining player. Rams at 13. It's going to be Jeremy McCoy. I want to be so honest with you. Emmanuel Forbes is pretty much a cornerback one, and he's horrendous. Their only weak spot, really, I can imagine their team is cornerback, and I believe Jeremy McCoy is a good project, good athletic player who can add something to that defense and that secondary. Ravens at 14. You lose John Harbaugh. He's in the Giants. I don't know how that's going to go. Lamar needs some more weapons. Blah, blah, blah. You have Zay Flowers. Blah, blah, blah. Do you want to go Mekhi Lemon right here? Realistically, do you? I think so. I'm going to switch up. I think they go Mekhi Lemon, USC. Great slot wide receiver. He's going to be so good come his first snap in the NFL. is going to be a really good pick for the Ravens. Buccaneers at 15. Who do you want here? Want a guy like Kendrick Folk? Want a guy like Avion Terrell? Do I reach a little bit and take a player like Colton Hood? This gets really frisky really quickly. Any edge player here? Gosh. I mean, I think they take a guy like... I think they need some defense. They need some defensive support, especially on the off defensive line at the edge. Then they could take Kendrick Folk. Good development, great frame, great at run defense. If he can learn how to pass rush, he's going to be a scary player at the edge position. Jets at 16. Do you want to take a shot at Ty Simpson? Do you want to at 16? I don't know. You feel a need to have Peter Woods, who is still the best prospect, in my opinion, on the board still. You can take a guy like Peter Woods or select a guy like Ty Simpson. I think they're going to wait. I think they're going to take Peter Woods here. The Jets, you get pretty much the best prospect on the board at that point in the draft. Lions at 17. Are we looking at a possible tackle scenario here? Or more of a center? I do believe that they need something on the offensive line, especially interior. I think they go Olivia Ione, or however you want to spell his name. I don't know. Minnesota Vikings at 18. I might get a little bit frisky here. A little bit frisky. You might call me a little drunk here. But I'm going to take Avion Terrell at 18. I think decent fit. He's an Emmanuel Forbes clone, but in my opinion, a worse prospect. So I don't know how that's going to work out. He's still insane athleticism, which is going to keep him up on board. So I think he goes at 18. I think it's a decent fit. I think it's a good fit personally. Play styles and schemes related. Panthers at 19. What do you need? I think they take the best edge rusher available. Do you have Nick Scranton, a guy I won on the Commanders last year? Add him up with a guy like Cassius Howell. Woo! That's gonna be scary. Cowboys at 20. Who do you take here? You took Sonny Styles last. I think they stick here and keep on picking defense. Who to be exact? I don't know. Guy like Colton Hood could be an option here. TJ Parker is an option. Yeah, I'm gonna get frisky here. I think they need some. Yeah, I'm taking a guy Colton. I'm taking Colton Hood, Tennessee cornerback. I'm taking Colton Hood there at 20. He might be there at 20. I don't know. I think you lost Trevon Diggs, who wasn't a good corner to begin with. You need more corner help, and you got 2 first-round picks here. You got your linebacker of the future, and he's Sonny Styles, by the way. It's no joke. He's gonna be a great linebacker. Get your cornerback though. You get a good cornerback who could even excel at cornerback 1 at 2 if you find another one. So he's going to be a good depth piece regardless, and a good pick, even at 20, because you're the Cowboys. You manage to have good seasons, and if you just keep on adding more talent, eventually some stuff is going to click. So I think that's a good pick for the Cowboys. Steelers at 21. New coach, new everything. Aaron Rodgers, I think he's going to stay another season. I think Aaron Rodgers will stay another season, and I think they go Denzel Boston because DK Metcalf has bricks for hands. I think they go like a guy like Denzel Boston, get some more wide receiver help for Aaron Rodgers, and most likely his last season. Caleb Banks goes here. Perfect fit, in my opinion. Need more. Or you shown good pass rush in a Patriots wildcard game, and you might be asking, Commander's Guru, why don't you go for the obvious pick and select a guy like a tackle? Well, they had Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater. They were just injured for the entire season. I don't think that's going to happen again this year. So their offensive line is going to excel next year, and you add some more defensive help in Caleb Banks, who is, in my opinion, a good draft pick. I think the Eagles just locked the fuck in here. They keep a guy like Dallas Goedert. You already have some of the best quarterbacks in the world. I think you get another guy like TJ Parker who adds explosiveness. I don't think I would like the Eagles getting him at 23, but I think it's a good pick from the Eagles. He's a good explosive athletic edge rush who would have been a top 10, top 5 pick if he just didn't underperformed in this year. I'm thinking pick for the future. I'm thinking a guy like Ty Simpson, man. We all knocked the Giants for taking Jackson Dart in the same situation at 24, around there. This right here, guys, is a good pick. A really good pick. Because regardless, you get your pick here. He's your franchise guy. You got like Ty Simpson. He has some good film. He would have been a really high pick if he just didn't shit the bed second year of the season. Also, I can't really blame him because his wide receivers were literally dropping everything. But I think Ty Simpson goes here. I don't hate the pick. Bears. Oh, I hate the gosh darn Bears. Have I mentioned that? They have had some of the worst defensive lines. Their only good player, in my opinion, is Montez Sweat, former Commander, obviously, because the Commanders only have good players, obviously. Yeah, I just think they take an interior, because their A gap and B gap type stuff, it's just like that works not that good, and I think it helps out. You got a guy like Caden McDonald. Bills at 26, I think who they take here is interesting. I don't know. I do know it's like Keon Coleman isn't really the answer. Cookies, he loves cookies. You're supposed to be a number one, but you're playing like a bum. I bet you better start doing your job. KC Concepcion. To the Bills, you heard it here first. It's happening. 49ers. I think the 49ers do here. I think they take a really good player. They got like R. Mason Thomas to add to that pass rush with Nick Bosa. R. Mason Thomas. It's like going to be like this year's Josh Green, or is that his? Not Josh Green. Am I saying NBA players? The guy from Marshall, the edge rusher who was like a top 5, top 15 talent, air quotes, last year's draft, and obviously him not being selected. But I do think he's going to select. He's a player that come sooner to the draft is going to be one of the higher disputed edge players, prospects in the draft. I think he goes to 27. To the 49ers, add more pass rush help. Texans. This is the most evident gosh darn pick on offense I've ever seen. They have the most insane defense. I think what they do here, I think they take a little shot here because I have a dream pick. I think they can take a guy, Connor Lew, guys. Connor Lew, center, goes to the Texans. You take a draft need, obviously. You're most likely going to beat the Patriots in the divisional. I don't know if that's happened. I don't know if this is going to be posted after we know what happens. But it's most likely, in my opinion, going to happen. So at that point, you take positional need. Rams at 29. I don't think they take quarterback. I think what they do here is take the best tackle on the board. Caleb Lomu. It works perfectly. Patriots at 30. I think what they do here, we saw how disaster unfolded on Drake May. That pressure was horrendous. I don't think they take a guy like Caden Proctor. I think they take a guy like Emmanuel Pregnon, who is a really good pass protector and run blocker, and just adds just more protection. Drake May, superstar quarterback. Will Campbell is a boom pick. Add more protection. Emmanuel Pregnon is the answer. Payton Sadiq, in my opinion, goes to the Broncos here. And I think what the Seahawks do here is really cool. I think they take a guy like Anthony Hill Jr. adds explosiveness in that linebacker room. So that is my god, PFF. Come on, dog. I can't even exit out. This is my mock draft. My 2026 mock draft post wildcard. Fernando Mendoza goes 1. Alvaro Reese goes 2. Francis Malagwo goes 3. Jordan Tyson goes 4. Spencer Fano goes 5. Carl Tate goes 6. Caleb Downs goes 7. David Bailey goes 8. Jeremiah Love goes 9. Ruben Bailey Jr. goes 10. Manchester Delane goes 11th. Sonny Styles goes 12th. Jeremy McCoy goes 13th. Micaiah Lemon goes 14th. Kedrick Folk goes 15th. Peter Woods goes 16th. Oh gosh. Olaveja Ione goes 17th. I completely butchered that. Excuse me. Avon Terrell goes 18th. Cassius Howell goes 19th. Colton Hood goes 20th. Denzel Boston goes 21st. Caleb Banks goes at 22. TJ Parker goes at 23. Ty Simpson goes at 24. Caden McDonald goes at 25. KC Concepcion goes to 26th. R. Mason Thomas goes to 27. Sorry. Connor Liu goes to 28. 29 goes to Caleb Lomu. Emmanuel Pregnon goes to 30th. Kenyon Sadiq goes at 31st, and Anthony Hill Jr. goes at 32. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like, share with your friends. Hope you guys love mock drafts, because I definitely do. So make sure to subscribe if you do too. If you're a Commanders fan, make sure to subscribe. I love talking about the Washington Commanders. I'll see you guys in the next one. Eat some amazing food.